What's good?
Hey,
What's
hey, what's
good? What's
going
going
down?
down? How you feeling?
Hey, I'm feeling well. How about you?
I'm wise and civilized. I'm great right now. Just did the video for
Hey,
knocking at the door. #1 on iTunes, number 12 on the Billboard. You know, it's a great day. It's a great day. Today's my granddaughter's birthday and all that. You know, we at the birthday bash.
oh,
I'm outside because it's real loud inside. So I'm going to show y'all inside. Y'all going to get a special sneak peek inside the birthday bash. She 4 years old today.
awesome. Well, tell her happy birthday. Guys, I want to just make sure I introduce you real quick. Okay, so we have DJ Live Wires in the building. Where you at? Where you coming from today?
I couldn't hear you. Can you repeat that?
Yeah, what today? Where you at? Where you coming from?
Oh, well, I did the video shoot on it 2 days in a row. One day was in Brooklyn. We did Marlboro Projects. We also did Bedford-Stuyvesant on Monroe between Marcus Garvey and Lewis. Then we took it to the south side on 50 Cent Block, you know, God Viewer. We did the projects and all that, showing love and all that. You know, doing it
All
really
right, so right
big.
now you in New York right now,
I'm in
right?
New York right now. I'm in Brooklyn right now. I'm on Remsen Avenue and Lenox right now at my granddaughter's birthday bash. Her name is Heaven. She's 4 years old. 4 years old today.
Nice. Well, I want to say happy birthday to Miss Heaven. Let's get this started so you can get back to your party. And I had to get my extra hypeness on right now because you are the most hype person I know. Go ahead and do it for me. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Well, I'm DJ Livewire. You already know. Wu-Tang Coalition, the Climax Corporation, Universal Music Group, In Groove, Mr. Billboard, Mr. iTunes, Mr. Live. You know. Hello.
Nice, nice, nice. So you said right there in the beginning, you just celebrated what? Billboard what? Talk to us
Yes,
about
Billboard
knocking on
Top
the door.
100. We posted at number 12. Number 12 on the grand opening the first day. You know, God is great. iTunes be #1. Peace. iTunes be #1. And it's just been a fantastic. It's like I'm living a dream right now. It's like I had my first record deal when I was 13 years old. And I was signed to a label called Rough Records. This is before there was even a Wu-Tang. You know, it was on Bedford and Willoughby. He's the same person. His name is Michael Campbell that started the Black Music Summit. Okay, so we talking back in the days, the Ark, you already know, Home Base, the Tunnel, Uptown Comedy Club, you know, for all the real hip-hops out there, you know. And I grew up around all that. Lord Finesse, Big Al, you know, Biggie, RZA, Jizza, when he was Raheem, you know, Peace to the Gods and Earths out there. When the Coins was out and they was doing opening acts at Club Vertigo, I was like the fly on the wall. I was there when the song 95 Queen Pen with Roxanne Shante was released. I was one of the helpers with that, along with Saul Khalil, a.k.a. Elite, Brooklyn Zoo, you know, the Basher, Tony T, you know, from Tony T Productions, TF. The history is real long. Professor X, the X Clans, you know. I got some strong roots. Rapping is fundamental. Riff, you know, AB Money, Easy Mo P, JR, rapping it. It's fundamental. Yeah, you know, I was rocking all that, you know. I was walking all that. I was around with Special Ed, you know, I had it made and all that. So I say all that to say this. Anybody out there that's music is their life and their soul and they eat and they walk and they breathe music, stick to it. Don't let nobody determine or tell you what you can or what you cannot do. If you could paint the picture and you believe in a higher power, whatever that is, your higher power, believe in yourself when nobody else does. you can make it because hard work pays off. I'm living proof. I'm a walking testimony. And the party just begun. You know, the party just begun.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So did you start out as a DJ or were you a rapper? Tell me how that all came about.
I started off as a rapper. Okay, I started off as a rapper. Like I said, I got signed, my first recording deal, I got signed at the age of 13. Okay, I got signed to Rough Records, Mr. Michael Campbell. He got a deal with a major corporation. Make a long story short, the money went from releasing certain albums to we're going to release a compilation to it just never happened. You know, people branched off and other things and other opportunities popped up and people went in that direction, you know. But I never quit what I was doing, you know, and I also played the street, you know. I played in the streets. I lived my raps because back in the days when you wrote songs, you had to really live by the songs that you wrote. You know, that's just the way life was. And if you wasn't doing that, you was labeled as a fraud, and let alone sell any albums, you couldn't perform anywhere. People had to know who you were, right? So that's living facts. So I was living out my rhymes, and I got caught up. You know, I got caught up in Queens. I did a robbery, right? Helping a friend. The friend baby mother was about to have a baby, and we just had some money, right? Because that was my lifestyle. So we just made some money, and he stood out there with his money and gambled for 2 days straight without buying a crib, food, nothing. Okay, the baby mother is like, listen, I'm about to come home. You wasn't here when the baby was born. I hope that you got the place hooked up. So he's crying, and me feeling sympathy, I wanted to help. You know, I was taught that my mama raised me, whatever you do, you be the best at it, right? And at that time, I thought I was Billy the Kid, right? I really did. And I went in to assist this person, and he left me, right? So I went to help him, and I got left. And when I came up the establishment, they was pointing through the window, there he go, there he go, there he go. Okay, I spent 4.5 years on Rikers Island during the same time that Wu-Tang came out, the Brooklyn Zoo Forever, all that stuff came out. I got credits, I'm on the album, but I was incarcerated without a plea bargain or nothing because the district attorney that was prosecuting me, her daughter was one of the people that was in the establishment. Okay, so 4.5 years, I was there in the Beacon, and I seen the Twin Towers when the plane dropped and seen the people fall out the sky looking like black money.
Whoa.
Before it even hit the news, I was on the phone.
Wow. Yeah. First of all, let me make sure I do this. Want to give a shout out who's in the building, Miss Rain Jackson. Make sure we say what up.
Yeah, that's my PIC party crowd. Climax Corporation, Universal Music Group. Go cop that Love Brain Holidays Volume 1 and Volume 2. Look out, because the holidays is right around the corner, and it's a perfect gift to give to your loved ones. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Right?
Yes,
it
is.
So this is what happened. So I came out, right, and I never stopped my dream. I knew I can be somebody, and God had a calling for me. Right? So if I take that same energy and I flip that energy, and if I believe in him, then why worry? Right? Because if you pray, you can't work. You can't do both at the same time. It's impossible. Right? So I continued to grind, and I got signed to another label, which was it was called B-Boy Records. Before it was B-Boy Records, it was called Candy Rock. I was label mates with KRS-One. This is during the time that Criminal Minded came out. Okay?
Now, was it Candy Rock or was it Rock Candy? Because I
it was
mixed
Candy
up a little
Rock
bit.
Before it was B-Boy Records.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. All right.
We got a chance to do some shows and, you know, get a little freshened up and shine a diamond. But all that is a living experience. It taught me to take in the good and take in the bad, because once again, when you have a calling, no matter whether you want to do it or not, you're going to do it because it's already written. There's nothing new underneath the sun.
That's right. You got out. You continue to keep doing what you wanted to do, what you felt you needed to do, what you loved to do, and what you were called to do. Then how did DJ Live Wires come about, and how did that come about with Live Wires Radio?
Okay, I got a thing with helping people out. And me and my daughter did a show. It was in Indianapolis. It was the Indianapolis car wash explosion. Big shout out to Smooth.
Hold on. I gotta correct you. It's Indianapolis, because that's where I am from.
That's right. There you go. Right, that part. Right, so we was out there, and she won a model and an award, and the kids just enjoyed us. We was out there with Kanye West, Mr. Bentley, Buffy the Body, 93.6 FM, you know, and we just drew her in the creek. The kids loved us. You know, one kid told my daughter her only dream in life is for Princess Tata to come to her house and play with her. To me, that just melted me. You know, and Kanye was looking like, well, who's these guys? Like, why is the crowd attracting to them? You know, but I love kids, and my kids love kids, you know, and I enjoy it. I just enjoy, you know, entertainment and everything. And I tried to come up with a way that I can stay in the public eye, because you could be the stuff today, and tomorrow they forget about you. So you got to be consistent with whatever you're doing. And my homeboy during the time, like I say, God work in mysterious ways. Because my homeboy called me, he said, well, listen, I just seen the show. Are you on your way back home? I said, yeah. He says, well, come to the Bronx, because my new radio show you can see and hear. Just before Hot 97 or anybody else was able to do that. It was called Diamond Sounds Radio, 212, 213 Gun Hill Road. I used to get over 2.8 million viewers a night. A night.
Wow.
A night. Funk Flex, all of them know me personally. I had Lazy K, Max B, MOP, Maserati Fox, may he rest in peace, G Unit, Dumbmaster Squad. Okay, French Montana, when he had the Cocaine City. So all those hip hop heads out there know. I used to make the gold fronts. I made Woo Forever fronts. RZA, Jizzers, all of them. I used to work in Power Gold. Downtown, Arby Square Mall, for Dave and Leo. You know? Yeah. Yeah, the history is strong. And for all you Woo fans out there, keep in mind, I'm walking history, because the 36 Chambers was recorded on a mixing board that I first recorded on, that was given to RZA from Michael Campbell.
Nice. Now, when you were doing the startup, the Live Wires Radio.
Yes.
Where did the DJ piece of it come from? Now, have you ever been spinning for anybody? Tell me about that.
I love music. You know, my family. We love music. See, here go my daughter right here. Look. Here go my daughter right here. See? Here go my daughter right here.
Hey,
it's Heaven's birthday. This is my daughter's birthday.
Hello. How y'all doing?
Hey, how you doing? I'm loving that blue. I love that blue.
Thank you.
You got to check her out on Facebook. She's Facebook famous. Yeah.
So you love music, and you started DJing.
Yeah, I love music. Yeah, I love music, and I always play or try to make mixtapes. This is during the time Ron G, SNS, Kid Capri. You can go to Jamaica Plaza, downtown Brooklyn, buy these cassettes, and it was like $40, $50. You know what I'm saying? To listen to them shout over the music and play some knockers that you normally don't hear. That style and culture of disc jockeys and DJs, that element's been going from radio a long time ago. I remember when albums used to have skits before you actually hear the song. Something to make you think, something to make you cry, something to make you smile, something to make you laugh. You know? Music is everything. And as long, I look at it like this, I can wear many different hats and I can be entertaining. You know, a DJ is it's just like a chef. You got the same ingredients, it's how you mix it up. You know, I'm not the best DJ in the world, but I can outrun anybody. I broadcast 8 days for 22 hours a day. every single day. So while the
Wow.
famous DJ sleep, I'm still grinding. When they wake up, they saying good morning to me.
Are you doing that by yourself?
Yeah. And I got little teams here and there. Rain Jackson, she has a show. She does her thing. We do Woo Wednesdays as well with Mr. Vega Dawn, where we host another Woo celebrity every Wednesday. Yeah, the W, yeah. And we had Hands On, Buddha Monk, Hellraiser, Dungeon Master from the Dirty Klansmen. Mr. Vega Dawn talks about his 22 apparels that he has. He has gear for females, male, and children. All different type of ice cream flavors. If you haven't checked it out, I advise y'all to go check it out. Yes, indeed. Plus, Block Mob. Block Mob got some brand new gear as well. That's Briss, a.k.a. G Bangs. So y'all should go get that. Yeah. Merch is definitely on board.
Tell us about knocking at the door.
Knocking at the door. Once again, number one on iTunes, number 12 on the Billboard. Big shout out to Tiffany as well. Tiffany Gaines, I got to shout her out. All right, because the team is strong. Rain Jackson once again, because the team is strong. All right, Andre Pittman, the team is strong. We coming. It's a lot of us. Knocking at the Door was produced in Brooklyn, Marlboro Project, so I took it back home. I was there for 20 years before I moved the family out, but I always go back. I always conversate. I always stay in contact with everybody, so I stay in tune with the streets. I'm out there. I'm out there. Knocking at the Door was basically an awareness song, and be aware of anyone. It could be your best friend. It could be the post office. It could be the pizza man instead. It could be anybody fronting to be what they're not.
Nice. So is this your first song or is this your
this
first song?
This will be maybe give or take. Like I said, I had my first record there at the age of 13. So this is still brand new to me because I'm on a whole different platform. I'm on a whole different platform. I'm able to excel. Now that we're number one, I'll take the crown of New York and I'll bring back the realness, unlike other people. I can give out jobs and opportunities for producers, songwriters. It don't have to be hip hop. You could be a country singer. All the good talent is in the hood. And what happened is, the A&Rs are scared to go into the hood because they're scared of youth and the people that's out here. You can't be afraid of what you're trying to get money out of. You got to be in it. You got to be in it. You got to be for the people. It's time for a change. With this COVID, with the killings, with the knee on the neck, it's time for a change. And unless one person gets up and do something, not just talk about it, not just march, actually do something, it'll always remain to be the same. Many are called, but only few are chosen.
You are so right. You're so right. I like how you brought back the New York flavor, the older hip hop New York flavor on that.
Thank you.
Was that your direction in the very beginning?
Yes, that was the whole essence. Me and Briss sat back, and it was basically collaborating, feeling good, listening to different tracks. And then when I heard that track, it was kind of like, that's it. Because it made my skin bubble. It made my skin bubble, and it made me think. And during the time, be aware of who's knocking at your door. Actual facts, it was a life story that, my sister actually got caught up in the feds that same day. So it was like, I get the call, I'm in the studio, we supposed to be finding a track to record a song, and then we hear she's in the feds. Now in the feds, there is no bond. You gotta have property in order to get them out. You gotta have signatures. They want houses. It's not a 1, 2, 3 thing. So I'm here, and it's like a sacrifice because I'm looking like, do I run? Do I call? Do I record this song? What's next? And we just came up with the concept, and Briss started writing, and boom, I started writing. First I start writing in my rhyme and just in my head and just saying it out loud and just spitting words. And before I know it, I had the right words. It connected like a puzzle, like most songs do.
Wow. So that's definitely a true emotion song that came straight from the heart. Your words,
yes, indeed.
Everything, the delivery, everything came straight from the heart.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
you got
indeed.
another project going on. Tell us about the deluxe platinum.
Yes, platinum deluxe. Go cut that. Big shout out to In Groove. All right, big shout out to Tiffany as well. The whole staff at Universal, salute to you. Freeway Rick Ross, salute. Just for giving us the opportunity to be on that. We're number one in hip hop in the USA. Number one. And we're number 12 global. Number 12 global. Yeah, on Billboard's Hot 100.
Now I've noticed something about both, because there's a platinum deluxe, right?
Yes.
And then there's and then there's another one, right?
Oh.
So tell me about.
Well, from my understanding, it's funny how the whole thing started. From my understanding, the song "Knocking at the Door" got submitted to their DJ. The DJ heard the song. It ain't that he didn't like the song. He said the song was too good to go on it, where he wanted to push it aside. Okay? So then, of course, Tiffany stepped in. Salute. It takes a woman to do certain things sometimes. Tiffany stepped in. She got the job done. Like a queen's supposed to do. Ray Jackson did her thing. Their whole squadron teamed up, and they passed it to DJ Grid. All right, so all those who don't know who DJ Grid is, he already hit number one on Billboard already for that Caribbean album. That compilation, number one. So he's already known for hits. He heard the song. And you know what they did? They came up with a master plan. So not only do the public get predicted platinum, you get predicted platinum deluxe. Yeah. And we hit, and we're number one. Yeah, it's all love, but we're number one. So God work in mysterious ways. Yeah.
That is dope. That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
Tell everyone how they can actually get to listen to your Woo Wednesdays.
Oh, tap on in. Live Wire Radio. Live Wire Radio. Tiki Live /channel. Live Wire Radio. If that's too much for you, then go to Facebook and just press that link, and you're going to get Live Wire Radio with DJ Live Wire, Ray Jackson, Mr. Vega Dawn. All right? And you're going to catch another Woo celebrity every Wednesday. Another Wu-Tang celebrity is in the building. Live Wire Radio show. It's all over. Thank you. I'm on QB Talk right now. Yeah. Thank you.
This is what you get. This is live, y'all. This is live.
This is live and direct. This is live and direct. I also want to give a big shout out to Mook. If y'all tune in every morning, check out Mook in the morning. And big shout out to RZA for that Grammy that he got. And look out for Hulu. Part 2, the series is coming out. So look out for that. Plus the Meth Lab. It's called Rehab by Method Man. Go cop that. Big shout out to Hands On too. Yeah.
Nice. Now you guys don't just play music, am I correct? You have a
we
listing
play
of movies
music,
too?
documentaries, everything from Tina Turner to Janet Jackson to Live Wire to Redman to Smokey Robinson to spoken words, poetry, comedy. You might get some Cat Williams on there. You might even get some Richard Pryor. And we also play movie skits as well. You know what I'm saying? Them throwbacks like Do the Right Thing. What about, you know about Sally Hemings?
No, tell me about it.
Sally Hemings is the chick that was the undercover wife of the president, Jefferson. And they had kids. They had 6 kids, and he kept them down in the basement. Yeah. Yeah. So Abe wasn't the only one. You know, so I teach the people as well. You can get some comedic science. You can get some supreme mathematics. You can get some TD Jakes. I mix TD Jakes with a little bit of instrumentals. I do everything from Tribe Called Quest to Smokey Robinson to Earth, Wind, and Fire, Temptations, mixed with TD Jakes because I noticed that music keeps people in tune with what's going on. You know, even with kids, I like to reach all ages, you know? Yeah.
Nice, nice. You just got this shooting, you're knocking at the door video. Tell us what you have coming up.
Well,
when is that gonna be out?
I have Money in the Grave. I have Money in the Grave with Universal. That's getting ready to drop October the 27th, around that time, right before Halloween. So we got a little trick or treat for the people. You know, and I got some lovely artists on there, all brand new. Swoon Bees is on that. I got some Wu-Tang flavor. I got the Dungeon Master from the Dirty Klansmen. I got the Zoo Bullies. I'm talking about Buddha Monk, Judah Priest. Yeah, the bees are swarming. I got some Chase and Jay. I'm on a mission. Yeah, I got the brand new single called Stand Up with myself featuring the Bash. I got Rain Jackson on there with her brand new single. It's called Bullshit. Oh man. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. If you think we got something now, just wait. Keep copping that. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Cop the Platinum Deluxe. Go get that. Rush and get that because that's popping. That's popping. We gonna handle that first, and then we got something else right behind that as well. Yeah, we got projects.
I tell you what, you got enough hypeness for like a whole nation right now. I love it. I love it.
It's for life. I'm high off of life.
Yes, I tell people the same thing. I'm high off life.
That's right.
Like when you have that feeling, like any other high doesn't make any sense.
No.
It doesn't.
Nah. Be high off of life, and it's the best joy ever. Guess what? It don't wear down.
No, it doesn't.
It don't wear down.
Do you wake up like that? Do you wake up every morning like that? Do
yes,
you really
I wake up
like that?
I go to the mirror and I say good morning. Because if I don't greet myself first, who will? You can't wait for the next person to do anything for you. Make yourself happy. Whatever you want to be, you can be it. But you got to make yourself happy, yourself complete by any means necessary.
Right. Tell everyone how they can reach you.
I can be reached on Instagram, live_wire_radio show. All right. And I can be reached at DJ Livewire as well. You know, or you can contact somebody at the Climax Corporation. You know, I'm on there most of the time with my peoples. And Facebook, I'm Keith Emmanuel Sly, the Black German. All right, you'll see DJ Livewire underneath. You know, so yeah. That's where y'all can find me at on Likey. Everything is Livewire.
Yeah, where did you get the Z from? What made you spell wires that way?
With the Z?
Yeah.
I like to stand out. Electricity. You gotta be different. Zig, zag, zig. You know? Knowledge, wisdom, understanding, culture, freedom, power, refinement, equality, God, build or destroy, born. You know, knowledge cipher. You know, it's part of the way I walk. That's supreme mathematics. Yeah.
Is there anything that you want to do that you haven't yet accomplished?
Yes. My goal. Here goes my goal, right? Here goes the whole key. Generational wealth, right? Soon as I get my first check, instead of going to buy the jewelry and the big cars and all that stuff, I'm going to buy some land. And on that land, I'm building a community, starting with 6 New York buildings in a hot environment. So it might be one in Florida. It might be one in California. I need it for it to stay hot. So when y'all see these brick buildings that New York City has, guess what? They get snow and blizzards and stuff. And these buildings last for years. So just imagine in a hot environment. They're going to last forever. So that way my kids can walk on that land, they can live on that land, and they can get money from that land. It's about generational wealth. Generational wealth. And then along with that, I'm going to keep building. So that's going to be one source of income that I'll never touch. As soon as I make it, as soon as I build that and I'll make some more money, that money I'll never touch, and it'll flip. For the same 5, it'll be another 5, and it'll continue, right? And then my next goal is to start a shelter for troubled kids. Okay, pull them out the system. We can start basketball leagues, or at least we can train them for it. They can get proper teaching. They can eat well. They can learn how to live off the land. It only takes one person to grab them. You can go get them. If they can go to boot camp and do 6 months there, right, and gain nothing except for screamed out, humiliated, right, broken down, and then expect them to go out in the street and change their life. Not in today's society, not with COVID, not with the chip, not the way things is changing. It's either you're going to be a part of this or you're not going to be a part of anything. You got to struggle and scrape for everything that you get. I'd rather grab them now. Now is the future. Grab them now and teach them something so they can have something. When you die, you can't take your money with you, but you can leave it for those that you help. You can leave it for those that you help. You don't necessarily have to give it to any type of other charity. You be the charity. You bring the kids in. Remember, when you raise a kid, you raising a nation, and they'll always remember you.
I just said that when you die, you can't take nothing. You can't take
nothing with you. You can't take nothing with you. But if you leave them money instead of promises, guess what? You owe somebody else a brand new life. The way God gave you a chance to rewrite your life. And when I say your life, I'm talking about myself, because it starts with self first. Yeah. I'm back.
You know, that's what happens. That's what happens. We're in that world right now. If it happens, it happens. We know how to, fix it and just move on.
Yes, indeed. I apologize, though.
Hey, don't worry about that. What do you think of the music that is being made today? What do you think about that?
I think it's good. Some. It's music for everybody. It all depends on your preference, what you like. I don't take nothing away from the new artists that's out there. I think they all talented. I think they all got something to deliver. I just think it's time for a change. Instead of the watered down, saturated music, we get something that we're used to, something that we can relate to,
Yes, you're right. I feel you. I've been saying the same thing. It's just like when you listen to a certain music for so long, you start getting bored with it, and you want something new. Now,
something
again, like you said,
instead of being dumbed down.
Right, exactly.
We're tired of being dumbed down. Even if it's street music, give us something we can relate to. Instead of just talking about Molly and popping and all that other stuff. It's more people out here than just drug heads. No disrespect to each his own, but there's more people than just that.
Okay, did I see that you like to drink a malt liquor, Coke 45?
How do you know that? Who told you that?
No, well, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
see, my daddy.
Coke 45. It works every time.
Look, that is like the only beer that I grew up on. My daddy still drinks that to this day. Like, the only day he doesn't drink is on a Sunday. So that is what he would always get, is a 6-pack of Coke 45 after work. So when I saw that, I was like, okay, I gotta bring it up.
Yeah, I'm a Billy D fan. I love my Coke 45. Yeah, it works every time.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
Right now, I'm going to play a smidgen of your single, Knocking at the Door.
Great.
So, guys, make sure you go download it. Make sure that you share when you download it, because it's a hot single. Once again, you taking it back to that New York flavor, and I love it. Guys, make sure you follow. You're welcome. Make sure you follow DJ Live Wirez. You're welcome. So, guys, here we go. We're about to play this. let's just say, now this is not at the beginning. This is right when your part come in. So just want to let you know that.
Okay.
Who can you trust when they knocking at the door? Who can you trust when they knocking at the door? Who can you trust when they knocking at the door? Got a house full of money and a basement full of rubs. I'll be that new call for the spit.
This is all behind the fathers, the color bodies, and I keep the fire warriors. The truth is the blood, the free, the great, the crazy keys. You can change and fish and fuck with all the ways. You know like birds is, cause I like up from Mars and I see Earth from the gun winner. Mostly effects of magnifier. Plus big max, small fly. In other words, I'm big at small guys. The exorcist of breath, both the guys are boss. I get it.
I should have warned you before. With a delay, it's like when you play music and the other person want to rap or sing on the other end, is always off. I should have warned you. I should have warned you.
It make you want to dance. It make you want to dance.
I'm good. And see, when I play music, like when I play it right, but when I play music, it's hard for me to not, do my thing because
if you not
I know it's a delay.
It's something wrong. It's something wrong.
Yes. Well, I know you said you've been here to Indianapolis, Indiana before. I don't know what the calendar's looking like. Everything with COVID, we don't know what's going on. But I do want to say this. If you're back in Indianapolis, please make sure you hit me up. If I'm in Cali or if I'm in New York, because, I just left Cali not too long ago, back late last year, and I was in New York a couple of years ago. So I'm in between sometimes, but most definitely we've got to meet. And I most definitely thank you, and I appreciate you for coming on, spending time with us here at the Candy Show. I know you got to get back to your granddaughter's birthday party. Happy birthday, Miss Little Heaven.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. It's been wonderful. I had a great time.
I want to give one more shout out once again to Miss Rain Jackson.
Yes, indeed. The whole Climax Corporation staff, Universal Music Group. Tiffany was good. Yeah.
Mr. Wednesday, make sure you stay tuned. Tune in. Wu-Tang Wednesdays.
Wednesdays every Wednesday. It's going down. Another guest celebrity. Yeah.
Where can they find that Woo Wednesdays at?
Oh, go to IG, go to So Serious TV. All right, that's being hosted on So Serious TV. Yeah, it's also on Roku Box too. So Serious TV. Yeah.
Awesome. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure, once again, you go cop that Knocking at the Door. We just completed the video this weekend, so hopefully we'll see that within the next few weeks.
Yes, indeed.
And if you got one more shot out in your body, let us hear it right now.
All right, well, I want to give a shout out to God, because you always got to keep God first in everything that you do. There you go.
That is it. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and I appreciate you. Appreciate you, Mr. DJ Live Wire. Have a good night.
All right, take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.